Hadouken!
We're in for something special right here, right now.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Long low attack hits. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Life gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Taking stock. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The low doesn't connect. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Player experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. Not much life difference. They were waiting for it. Player 1 need all the throw connects. Scrapping it out up close. This may be it. Crowns them from above. Both players, the throw is denied. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 with the rhythm, only to add a bit of OD spice. Who's gonna take it? 20 seconds, no lapse in judgment goes unpunished. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in? Not much movement that round. Hopefully the warm-ups are over. Charges forward. Both fighters are standing. They were right to be on guard there. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Ooh, what a smart throw! Looking for a hole. Player 2 is gonna uses their drive gauge. Player 1, a rare chance here. They gotta do something. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. RYU brings that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1, big time whip. A weak flatline zone.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely saw that counter coming. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. Very solid corner switch. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! What'll happen here? Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. And smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 1 is working with a bet. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player 1 has a slap, hits him with a stop and pop. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Big back blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Ooh. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Going in, uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. This is gonna be bad news. Player one will have to drive rush to keep it going. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? So, what's next? The jump-in is denied. Defending it up flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Connects with the throw. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Looking for a chance. Excellent block. Changes the flight plan. The low. What now? Both fighters have a full drive gauge on. Nothing stops this train. Taps them on the dome. Super hard to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Splices the gastrointestinal tract. RYU putting that MD and whooping ass to work.
Get up!
Player full banks it on the fireball.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good parry there and stays cool in counters. Impressive reactions there. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Sticks the combo down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Aerial rolling attack. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters. Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Ooh, they're going for the super art. Life lead is. Yo, critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely shuts out the jumper. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Difficult situation for a throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Is the fireball part of their corner game? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws out the fireball to check it. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Life lead opens up. Scrapping it out up close. Checks with a medium kick. Where is their opening? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing up KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Going wild with Shout of Earth. Player 1 charges forward. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Their will to win is really being tested. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The drive impact is denied. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, they switch sides. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Medium kick hits. What now? Looking for a, ooh, what a smart throw. Forward rush. Grabs and throws them away. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. This is a critical moment. Smashes out the cage right there. Dangerous range here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final, and that was the highest if I've ever seen one. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Close range projectile. Player 2 comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? Both fighters are raring to go. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Clutch, anti-air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Their spacing is so on point, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The low kick hits. Going in forward rush. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Both fighters are down to half life. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Turns out, Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Okay, nobody blink. Anti-air in the clutch. Reversal. Oh, they switch sides. What's next? Uses the invincibility. Oh man, this is a scary range. Knocked them out of the air. Can they close this round? Changes the flight plan. Fight! Oh, drive rush! I can't believe it. They can get hit here. Were they looking to connect to the overdrive arc from this situation? Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Are you kidding me?
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strategy. Player 2, with perfect execution and gameplay, nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Oh, talk about overextending. It's back with the overdrive vertical. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into clutch anti-air. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Parries. All in with a rush. Forward rush. Oh, bends it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.